Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sir Mods a lot. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys a new strat I kind of was able to make for no perks and no jug, but I do believe it has some uses for high rounds also in between the rounds of 40 to 57 or 64, whatever the max spawn rate is. And yeah, I thought I would just show it off for you guys. It's a 43, 42, maybe a 40, 41 SPH. It really depends. But it depends how clean you can play it, ideally. And it's kind of spawn reliant for the upstairs here, as you'll see. So you start in kitchen. From kitchen, you head towards the trap. Jump through, go around in here. Ideally, you want to kill all the zombies here, right? Sometimes, because of the strat tester, it doesn't kill all the zombies and shit. But ideally, you want to kill all 24 there. You go down. You re-horde up because you're killing zombies from upstairs in the upstairs trap because like you stand there for a little bit or circle them around. Once you hear that like they kind of die off, it's then you start heading towards the jug area. Pull them deep into jug, so use like the bookshelves and stuff like that. And then you go up. Go up, you turn on the trap. Stand in this area here, in this corner. It's like a spawn manip for the spawn area. No different than the knock corner, pretty much. You shouldn't get this many zombies here. That's probably because I wasn't camping, or I wasn't hoarding up enough in Thompson. Because I was trying to play this strat as fast as possible. I believe if you can play it a bit slower, it can be really safe. But if you're playing at like 43 SPH roughly, it gets kind of dicey at times with like no perks and or no jug. But I think if you do have jug, like you can definitely probably play it at this pace. Like easily, if not faster, to be honest. So you bring them upstairs, you hoard them around over here. Hopefully you get all the zombies like that. Drag them through, turn on the trap, kill them all. Stand in this area, get the top spawns kind of, spawning up here and whatnot. Go back down, re-horde up. Ideally, you want to find like when you get in these first set of zombies, you want to find like a gap where you can kind of like circle them, right? Because you want to delay as much as you can here. Once you see there's like about like, give or take like 15 to 18, 20 zombies, if you can see how many. I would just start moving towards jug side, pull them towards jug, pull them back quite a bit, and then loop them around. That covers pretty much when you pull them in jug, you'll be able to sometimes cover the straggler zombies that just kind of come through the map through the courtyard area. That's ideally why you do it. Run back down. Also, I guess another thing to talk about with the strat is it is points positive. Like considering I'm still going neutral in points with no perks, kind of proves that. Like if I had perks like double tap or speed, I would definitely be making points. So pretty good strat. It's not bad. You know, 40. It's probably like roughly like a 40 SPH strat with jug, but I'm gonna go off no perks and no jug for this because that's how I played it. So I'm gonna say it's roughly around like a 43 SPH strat. Go back down, find a gap, run through, and then usually by then you get like at least like 14 zombies, 15 zombies. Like ideally, you can take this slower for sure, but it does get kind of dicey. The biggest, I guess, threat is probably Thompson area, like when you're rehording up, like for like a no perks or a no jug. Because this area here, like the right side, like double tap going towards Thompson is a lot smoother. You don't really have too much, threat. Like you might get like the courtyard area spawns. Like these guys will jump in, and that's usually like your signal to start moving upwards. Because once they start jumping through, that those guys are usually like the last remaining zombies that are coming into the map. And yeah, you pretty much just rinse and repeat. I do like this for no perks and no jug. Like ideally, no jug is more optimal because it's probably easier to play bar instas because you have speed and double tap, etc. Like speed is like the big thing, right? Because you're able to, reload fast enough in case you get overwhelmed or stuff like that. Even though you use nades most of the time, there is like those kind of situations where you're gonna have to shoot when you're either like rebuying ammo or whatnot. Yeah, you can jump right there just to like see over the wall to see if there's any stragglers coming. So then you know that like even if they are coming, then you'll be alright. This I guess to talk more about this strat, this does work on two player. Like I was testing it out with one of my co-op partners I usually play with for speedruns, and it works pretty well. It is a bit slower. It's like 50, like around 50 SPH, but it's a lot more safer. Ideally, you just play one person upstairs, one person downstairs when the trap is on, like right here, and uh, and yeah, and then you just kind of group the horde together. Yeah, just make sure you're always aware of zombies that are like coming in and whatnot. Got to be pretty alert when you're playing this because you have this the trap constantly killing, and if it's like a heavy spawn up there, like sometimes you'll even get spawns in like jug side, even upstairs sometimes. Like I think I might get one up there, maybe in this video. I can't remember, but yeah, seems like a pretty good strat. I think I'll call it reverse black op because it's pretty much you're just playing you're playing two traps and going backwards. I think you kill roughly two and a bit of hordes, like ideally. Because this trap over here, it kills a lot of zombies. Sometimes, not all the time. It's RNG, right? So, but sometimes you can get up to like maybe an extra 7 to 8 kills, which is like another quarter of a horde or whatnot. So that's usually how your SPH will kind of decrease pretty much. But yeah, I think the strat's pretty neat. I think it has some uses for sure. It probably makes it definitely makes something interesting for sure. I think it helps out the 40s for like a high round game maybe, like when you're playing kitchen for that strat. So I think it can help you get through the 40s, like the 40s, 50s, like early 50s. If you just want to play something that's safer yet still relatively fast but not too slow, like 43 SPH is still not good, but it's like you can make points, right? So it kind of helps in that regards, I guess. But yeah, pretty happy about this strat. It did take a while to kind of create because I was having some problems. Like at first I was going towards like when I would kill them at this upstairs trap here, like the mule kick trap, um I would go speed, but then I realized I'm like there's no point in going speed because the only thing speed gives you is like a cleaner horde to go downstairs. That's really about it. And like ideally I think it's probably better to just get more kills instead of making it really safe. Maybe on no perks you could use um like kitchen more if you'd like, but it can also be really risky too. And I'll explain why when we go back to this trap. But ideally, the longer you stay in this room, the easier it is to exit, and then you won't get too many spawns ahead of you. Ideally, you don't want to leave the room too early, or else you'll start to get jug spawns, and jug spawns can be kind of disastrous, especially if they're from upstairs. What else can I talk about for now? Okay, we are going back to this trap over here. All right, so going up to this trap. All right, so we're gonna kill them at this trap, right? When I was talking about the horde up, if you go speed, when you're running across over here, you're heading towards like kitchen. Sometimes if your horde isn't clumped up like tight enough, you'll have zombies exiting through here. And because Black Ops 1 is like I don't know, it's just Black Ops 1, it's how it's it's kind of made or whatever. The zombies still have like sometimes an animation before they die. Or well, not an animation, but like they're still able to kind of body block you. And if they body block you while you're trying to like run over here, it can kind of fuck up the spawns. So even when you get majority here, you'll either sometimes get hole in the wall spawns, either the left window over here or the stairs window. Or you can even get downstairs. And if you get downstairs and there's like more than one or two, even one can kill you on no jug or no perks. Um, it can kind of fuck you up, right? So that's why I started doing this kind of variation where you just kind of just stand here. You hope you get the extra kills, and then you hope that you can hoard up here. I think with Jug it's a lot easier. Like I am using no perks, so but but yeah, I think the strat is pretty good. Definitely probably has uses. I was thinking like in theory, like in my head, I was just like, could this be better than Black Op? And I'm not sure because the only reason why I say could it be better is you have kitchen instas and kitchen instas are like super fast. Like they're way faster than like perfect Thompson could it like ever be. And it's like usually by like 5 SPH, I think, at least 5 SPH. So, but then again, Black Op is like like what 12 SPH faster, maybe 13 SPH faster. So, because I think Black Op is around 29 to like 31, or maybe even a little bit lower than that, depending on like risky you play. When you leave certain spawn areas, etc. But yeah, I thought I would just kind of create a no perks, no jug sort of strat. Maybe it makes the category more popular because Ruck for a long time didn't really have a strat. Like people were playing really slow strats, really safe, really boring. While this is like a double strat that's like it takes skill to play it, but you have to have also a lot of awareness and knowledge. See here, I was forced to actually go early. Luckily, I have 22 zombies left. Because or else I would be getting a lot of spawns coming up ahead of me. Like in Jug. Like you start to already see them kind of coming from courtyard. They're coming over here, you know. Maybe even upstairs. You know, sometimes it happens. And like that's your only really real way of dying, like ideally, is if you just don't hoard up in Thompson enough. But yeah, I hope you guys kind of enjoyed this video. I know I haven't made one in a long time for Verruckt, but we get a lot of comments that people have been liking the videos, etc. So I thought I would, you know, mess around on the game and see what I can kind of create. But until next time, see you guys later.